Hello everybody, look what I have. Actually, this was probably one of the first reviews that I've done, and let me make sure my head is in the camera. 1 second, just determining. Okay, my head should be in the camera because when I check I can see up to there. One day I'll get it right. Maybe I can get a volunteer tech guy or girl. So for some reason I couldn't find the footage. I couldn't find anything on my camera. I think I did it on my cell phone. Yes, I did. But I couldn't find it. So you see me wearing these earlier today when I did my live video. These are, guess, pumps. Now, when did I first discover these? Were when I was looking for some very professional shoes. You know, the typical basic professional pump. The black pump, right? For women. Let me show you what that... For any women, for all women, for any woman, for any woman, whatever. And not to be stereotypical, women don't have to wear pumps, obviously, right? But if you want to go for a look, right? Like career day, career looks, you would go with this black pump. So I will show you in general what that looks like. What comes up first? Jimmy Choo. So to me, the basic, like working pump, like this is nice because it's a lower heel. The heel looks comfortable, but I would say, especially professional, it shouldn't be over 4 inches. To me, 4 inches is pushing it. The typical average is 3.5 inches. To me, that's a classy, that would be pretty much classy for a work environment. If you're in the office, if it's like an administrative or any type of office work, hey, lawyers, etc. But anything higher than that is more like after party. Let's save it for the after party. Or what would what's his name? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Diddy. But you know why I'm drawing a blank? Because he went by so many names. First it was Sean John, Puff Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, whatever. So whatever his name is now, he would say the after party, the after party, or the party. Yeah, we don't want to go to the party. Maybe the after party, but the party is a different story. Okay, so this is what a classic pump look like. Like that. This is a classic pump. This may be a little bit too high, but to me this is very classic, classy. So the very first time I got my black classic pumps was probably around the time I finished my bachelor's, when I was in my master's program. It went probably not until, I don't know if I got it then, maybe a little after, maybe around that time I started doing interviews. And I discovered the Guess pumps, and they have a particular name for their pumps, and it's called Carrie, but it's also D'orsay, Carrie, C-A-R-R-I-E. Now I'm going to do a little reading about it. Hold on, if I can find it, because I'm gonna say laptop, my iPad crashed for some reason. So the Carrie pumps, for some reason they stopped selling it. I cannot find them anywhere else, but I found these in a different color. I found them in beige, or they're like a tan color. But if you go anywhere, like here, sold out. This is in Macy's. They literally stopped producing them. Please, Guess, please bring these back. because I love these shoes. So what these were, they were upper black leather satin, so that's how they describe the black one, with 4-stacked heel. So when they say stacked, it's because actually the heel has little layers of wood. Sometimes it's simulated wood, but it's like you see the trunk of the trunk of a tree, and just say there's like trunks of trees stacked upon each other. So that's how they make the heel pump. It's not just one piece of stick. It's like stacked wood, which is, I'll find a better way to explain it. So that's what they mean when they say stacked heel. Obviously the sole is man-made, and so I'll give you an idea. I miss these shoes. These were my first shoes. I wore these shoes till literally the soles fell apart. I had these shoes for years, and finally I had to throw them away. But this is what they look like. The Guess pumps. They were so comfortable, so soft, and they felt so good. Oh my god, I miss these shoes. So the only thing close that I can get to these were the ones I have now. Sorry. So Guess D'orsay, D hyphen, or is that apostrophe? I think it's a hyphen, you know, when it's at the top. So D hyphen ORSAY, D'orsay pumps. So if you want to look for them, Google it. If you're lucky, you can find a third-party supplier that are still selling these. Now, for whatever reason, Guess is selling this pump. Actually, that's where I bought it, but they're not selling it in black. So right now, it's currently going for $70. There are other places where you can find them, where I suppose some companies may have bought them in like wholesale, and now the shoes are now sold out in Guess and they're no longer being sold, but you can find them from a third-party supplier. One of those are Zappos, Zappos, and another one was 6 something, I don't know. So anyways, let's get to it. Oh, I need to tell you about Guess. Oh, duh, I forgot. But anyhow, let me just show you these beautiful. These are also stacked. So I would say these are simulated wood. Well, it might be wood, but it feels like simulated wood. Stacked heel. But that's how they have that color. It's like a dark brown, light brown, dark brown, light brown, dark. So it's stacked up. And this is, what color is it? It just says natural leather. So came in this nice beautiful box. It says Guess. And the reason why I got tan is because the obvious reasons, right? It goes with everything. You can't go wrong with the tan pump. So I'll do close-ups later, but these are beautiful the way they're shaped, because it kind of goes in, so the left part goes lower, because it's kind of, because you know you have the arch of your feet, the inside of your sole, like the left side, right? No, the sole's the bottom, but you know the inside, and so that's why that is lower, because it will accentuate and it will show the arch. These come in the M, meaning medium. Even though this is an M, they're not too wide. Usually the medium refers to the width of the shoe. I have no problem with it. To me, actually, they could be they can be stretched a little bit, which is good, because that will give me time to break them in. Right now, they're not terribly uncomfortable. The only time I found them a little uncomfortable, and maybe because after flying, you know, everything in your body kind of swells from an elevation from the airplane. And I think still, even after several days, it feels like everything was kind of expanded, like, you know, my foot, and so they felt tight. But now they don't feel tight, now that I'm back here in LA, and it's been some months. It's weird. So anyhow, I will try. And yeah, so these, what else I was going to say? These are size 10. So with the Guess shoes, you can expect to have the true size. True size. So if you're 10, get 10. So, and look how you can just slip them on. Whoop. Now let me make sure you can see me. I know where it stops. I need to put the camera up. Alrighty. So I push the chair to the side. Here are the D'orsay / Carrie Guess Pumps. Now these are leather, 3.5 stacked heel. Now I like the features of this heel because it has a pointy toe, because that feature makes your toe look narrow and small but deep. The other feature I like is the indentation of the left, which exposes the arch of your foot, or the arch of your heel, which is of course make you look like you're a ballerina, and which is always sexy, right? Because ballerinas are sexy. So what else I like about these is that they are for everything. I can wear these to church, I can wear these to a dinner, I can wear these to a club, I can wear these to a conference, and I think these are appropriate for any occasion. Yes. So like I said, if you want to have a professional pair of pumps in your closet, go with the D'orsay, D'orsay Carrie Guess pumps. Now Guess is a company that's been around for a while, so I would like to read you some history. It is history time, history lessons. So what do we have to say about Guess? I remember Guess. Downtown LA, they have a Guess factory. Well, they had a Guess factory. I'm unsure if they still have it. But man, when Guess first came out, even though, let's see when it came out. Was I still in school? Like, you know what I mean? In grade school? Yes, 1986. Yeah, so definitely. Oh yeah. So yes, for sure. By the time like high school, yes, Guess, Guess was popping. It was a big thing. And even rappers were promoting Guess. So, wow. I remember Guess being very expensive. I mean, I'm sure it's still expensive, but could you imagine back then? So the Guess brand began 1982 by Georges Maurice and Marciano. So mainly you hear of Marciano. I wonder if they're related or what's their story. But it is an American clothing brand. So mainly they're popular for clothes. For sure, I remember jeans. Guess jeans. Oh yeah. If you had that little triangle on your pocket, then yeah, that was big show out back in my times. Going to school, high school, you had that logo. This is the famous logo. I don't know how far am I away from you. So I'll bring it closer. So that's the famous logo. My shoes are not in my shoes are not in the camera. So the Guess logo. Yeah, that was wow. I remember when Guess came out. It was on and popping basically. So they introduced black and white advertisement, which went to win. Okay, I don't know what they mean by that, but oh, so they have some controversy I'm not going to read about that because it's not about that. We're all about positivity here. But going back to where to find guests. So I remember before they tore down the mall, actually the mall I used to work at down the street called sorry. Oh my God. I can't remember the name of the mall. Oh my God, this is so bad. Shh. What was the name of that mall? Oh my God. See, that's how you know you're getting old. Oh my God. They tore that mall down before the pandemic. So, that name just kind of, the name just swept out of my head. Oh my God. Was it Westfield? No, it was the one on Pico. Westside Pavilion, that was the name. Yeah. I think that's what they call it, the Westside Pavilion, West LA. Yeah, oh my God. It's so heartbreaking. I want to cry. I literally want to cry. I used to work at the mall. Actually, I worked at the Macy's. So many memories. And also they had a little, like one of those things where kids can play. They had like a little like kids area. And I used to take my daughter there. Her friends after school, they used to play. We used to go to the movies there. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Yeah, they had a movie theater. We used to go see the movies there. And so yeah, this is so, I don't know, it broke my heart when they tore the mall down. So yeah, that mall was, wow, we used to actually, I used to live very close to the mall, so my daughter and I, we used to actually like walk there. She used to be on her scooter and just like go there, have ice cream, whatever. So yeah, it's just amazing how memories could just get changed like that. I remember that crazy parking. Oh my God, this is so like memorable. But anyhow, I'm just now got lost off a topic. But I used to work at the Macy's. Can you believe it? I worked at 2 different Macy's. So twice in my life I worked at Macy's. And guess what department I worked? Just guess. Just guess, which department did I work in Macy's? Out of all places in the whole entire world, my first job in Macy's, which department did I work? The shoe department! Yeah! Maybe that's what happened. That's maybe started my addiction. It's your fault, Macy's. Now you're gonna have to pay for me to get addiction, like, what do you call it? Anonymous, you know, shopping anonymous, shoe anonymous, I don't know. So it's Macy's fault why I have the shoe addiction. But I have some stories, actually, some funny stories when I was working at the Macy's. So there was sometimes the rack, you know, the sale rack where they have one shoe. So one lady came with the one shoe, obviously, and she was like, oh, I'd like to try another pair. So we'll go back. It is this big, like kind of like a warehouse, rows and rows and rows. So we'll just match. I forgot how we would find the shoe, but there was a system where you can find the shoes, the size, etc. But I could not find the matching shoe. The shoe just was not there. I checked, and I checked, and I checked, and I was like, okay. So I came back out, and I was like, sorry, ma'am, I can't find another matching shoe. Oh my God, this lady would not take no for an answer. Maybe she was me in another lifetime. I don't know. But she was pissed the hell off. And when I say pissed, she really didn't take no for an answer. What did she do? She asked to speak to the manager. And don't worry, she was not a Karen. She was actually black. So yeah, don't go there. But anyhow, yes, she was mad that we couldn't find the shoe. And so yes, I had to call the manager. The manager apologized. So what did he do? He compensated her. He gave her a gift certificate that was the same price of what the shoe would have been. So just say the shoes, sorry. If the shoes were like $40, he gave her a $40 gift card to Macy's to just send her on, shut her up. But yeah, that was crazy. One of my funny, crazy incidents working at the Macy's. That was funny. She was pissed. Maybe she thought I was hating on her. Maybe she thought I was trying to take the shoe. Like, oh, she hating. She lying. She probably thought I was lying. But what did I have to lie about? So, okay, that's my story time. I'm always going to have some stories for you to tell. So, there you go, your guest pumps. Remember, they run true to size because why? It's an American brand, so you can trust your American fellow designers. So, I'll do some close-ups now. Take care. Alrighty, so here we go again. Some close-up looks, so you can just kind of see how this looks with, heels. Oh, I have to. But anyhow, you would like to see how it looks like this, right? Just from the leg down. Usually, sometimes in commercials, to see the shoes, they have to show really the feet or the legs to the feet. So that's kind of like the perspective I'm trying to give. So you kind of have an idea how flexible these are. Now, like I said, look, you can just pop them off, pop them back on. So yeah. So I think it's great. It shows any little muscles you have. It's a workout wearing them. So there you go.